starting to green up. Welcome back, fishing friends, to another adventure. I'm out here at my favorite buffalo hole to test some lures. Hey, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. My name's Alan. I appreciate you coming and supporting me. I make fishing videos, but sometimes I'll make other videos. I do this for fun, you know, and fishing is my big hobby and I really enjoy it. Today I'm going to be throwing a Lake Fork Trophy Lures ring fry, kind of like the old French fry. Just using my Mojo Bass 12-pound fluoro 12 leader and a 15-pound braid. I'm never doing conventional setups, guys. I'm just doing whatever. What's comfortable for me. But man, it's a gorgeous morning. You can see, look at how everything's changed. It's starting to green up now. Nice stretch of warm weather, so we'll see what we can catch here. So with this, I just kind of pitch it out there. It wobbles when it's going down, and then I just kind of twitch it, reel it in a bit. You can really feel it when it goes. You see all the little catfish busting on the surface. Hopefully I'm going to try to catch some crappie today too. Got a whole bunch of crappie lures I want to test out. Some crankbaits. I never crankbait for crappie. And then I also have a little hair jig rigged up. And normally what works best for this is if I parallel the bank. Oh, I got a pop right there. It's a little bluegill. Something's curious, that's for sure. I felt a thunk. Come on. I don't need any wind nods. Did you see that one come out of there? It's not too bad. I think I can fix it. All right, guys, I got that wind knot out. So in here you got gar, you got white bass, crappie, largemouth. Got my PB warmouth here. Some people call them shell crackers, but man, it was a big one. That was when I was fishing the other side there. So how it came to, I didn't even know that Lake Fork had made a little ring fry type, French fry type bait until I was at the Lake Fork Elite Series. I was like, holy moly. I was like, I gotta try it for sure. bass right there. They're just staring at this ring fry. Got him. Oh, when he came out. I'm counting that as a catch, guys. You guys got to get one of these ring fries. I said I had a good hook set. I don't know what happened. There's another one there. Maybe his buddy will get it. That was cool. That was 100% on me with that hook set. Dang it. Man, I thought I had him for sure. Got him. On the ring fry, guys. Good sized fish too. All right, guys, check it out. On the Lake Fork Trophy Lures ring fry. Ooh, boy, he slipped out of my hands, but he shot out of there. Man, that was fun. And this thing is durable, guys. So this is it right here. Okay, here we go. So I just got it wacky rigged. Man, he came there. See, the little bait fish are out and he's in here looking for one. All right, guys, this ring fry is the Bourbon Street color. And you can see, boy, that thing just got whacked. So I've just been bouncing it along the shoreline. Just letting it drift down. And then I just give it a little pop here and there. So I've been working up and down the shoreline, giving it some pitches, so it's good stuff. I highly recommend you pick some up. These are they're really great baits. All right, guys, we're hooked up on this ring fry again. This is that new Bourbon Street color. Oh, let's go. that was a good fish. Just bouncing it along right in here, and all of a sudden, pow! Okay, let's take a look at this thing. So I'm just rigging it up. I don't even have any kind of a O-ring on there. This bait is so durable. It's just so durable. It's got salt, and you can smell the garlic. I know people don't like garlic, but man, it's good stuff. All right, guys, so these come in, hopefully I get this in the hack, right in the hack cam. You know how that goes, trying to figure it out. So this comes in, I think, a 3 and a 4. So this one's the 4, and I just whack it. You don't need any kind of a keeper in there or those O-rings. The body's just stout enough. And so I just pitch it in there, and I'll pitch it right in here so you can see. Watch how this thing falls. Hopefully you can see it. It just drifts down. And if you give it a pop, it like vibrates. And with those little ribs, it displaces the water. And it's got a nice shake to it. So pick you up a pack of these. They are phenomenal. So just like I was saying, I'm just pitching into the shallows, and I'm just slowly working it back up. Letting it do its thing. So I try to count to like 3, 4, 5. Then I pop it and move it. 3, 4, 5. Pop it and move it. 3, 4, 5. Pop it and move it. All along the bank here. And it's working out pretty good. She's got a slow fall. I love giving it just a quick little pop. Anyway, there you go. You get the idea. Good stuff, guys. Lake Fork Trophy Lures Ring Fry. When I was at Lake Fork for the Elite Series, I went to the Fan Zone and I found their booth, and I'd used some of their products before, the little V-tail magic shad. And there was a really nice gal there that kind of went through, showed me different stuff, the new products. And so I bought some. So whoever you were, I can't remember your name, thank you so much. She was really kind and helpful. Great folks, guys, great folks. All right, guys, we're hooked up right in here on this little minnow on a Ned rig. Let's get him back in there. There he goes. Man, that was cool. It's like a 2.5 pounder. So in this little drifter minnow, right there, it's got that bait fuel in it. So it's just bouncing it along, and pow! They're coming in shallow to feed. All right, guys, we're hooked up right here in the grass. Everything has just been shallow in here today. This one I got the Nico Craw, the red color. Let's take a look and see. All these bass are right about that same size. Boo-hoo. Barely hooked. Man, oh man. Let's see if I can do a better release over here. There we go. In here, I tried to get in here at just sink, even with my fishing boots. Let's take a look at this. So, I've got this thing rigged up on a weedless Ned, which I've never used before, one of these weedless Ned head type deals. So the hook sits right in there. And this time I put a little bit of Procure on there. Smallmouth Crush Travis Manson Procure. Put that in there, and boy, they didn't like that red color, I guess. Or that one didn't like that red color. Or maybe he smelled that Procure because he just hit it. The only thing is it leaves that gap in there, and I hate it. I try to pull it up and over, and I can, dang it. Can't quite get it. Now I got this all unhooked. All right, guys, I'm gonna throw this Bomber square bill. It's good stuff. It's a little Fat A. Pretty sure that's what it is. This is ideally for rocks, but I'm running it through here. It's a soft bottom. Suspends a little bit. I put a little piece of a golf tape, that golf lead, up underneath the chin of it, so it comes up a little bit slower. Look at that thing. Look at that. Excellent. Such a cool bait. Go check out at LureNet Great Lakes Finesse, because they just came out with that new craw, the Juve craw. I think that's what it is. It's like has a little tube jig head for it. Oh man. So go check that out. That thing looks cool. I haven't ordered any yet. You know me with my tubes up in Iowa. And I keep hearing these hogs going bananas back here behind me in the woods. That's the last thing I need, is to have a confrontation with them. Anyway, so I'm just firing this drop minnow along the edge here. We'll see if we can get anything to bite. I know we had some chasers from some little sunfish. There are some good crappie in here too. What is it with those hogs back there? All back in those trees, I can hear them squealing and, oh, well, the obvious mating season. Holy cow, did you see that, guys? On this Arkie 220. Fishing for crappie. It's this kind of bluegill citrus color. Look at that. 2 jumps. Boy, he just whacked it. I gotta tire him out a bit. Whew. I'm bringing in all kinds of cabbage with it. Right in the corner of the mouth. Well, he's bleeding from somewhere, but it's not from me. There he goes. Man, he just smoked that. Let me show you. I got him in the corner of the mouth. Look at that little guy right there. Beautiful little Arkie 220 fishing for crappie, and that thing just smoked it. I got that bass. Got like 4-pound line on here. Switched to a bomber 5A in this purple IU. We'll see what we can get with this, but man, that fish had a bunch of jumps. He was super aggressive and super hungry to hit that kind of color. Throw that color for a bunch more, walk the bank. Didn't have any luck. Walk the bank back over to my right, didn't have any luck. I'm testing these out, these smaller ones, for crappie. These 5As and the Arkie 220s. See how these do for crappie. Man, I catch a lot of crappie right along the edge here too. Seems like everything wants to come in shallow. I guess they're out of their little wintering holes down there and they're coming in. So this, I give it a few cranks, then I stop, and then I just kind of pull it. Because it'll start to flutter up. Ooh, some cabbage. We're supposed to get some big thunderstorms tonight, which will kind of help water levels around. Man, it's so peaceful out here. The temperature's like in the mid-70s. It's super humid. Wind is starting to pick up. Turtles are out. Catfish and gar are busting on the surface. I heard something jump over there. This color looks really good in the water, guys. Looks just like a little bluegill. Or a shad, I mean, either one. This little GLF drop minnow, Great Lakes finesse, on a little jig spinner, aka a beetle spin type deal. Seeing if I can get some crappie to hammer it. At the end of this video, I'm going to put in a clip of me catching a croaker down on the coast. All right, boys, we're hooked up with something. Let's see what it is.
You're on the board.
This looks like a croaker. There he is, right there. It was a lot of fun down there. Spent some days down there. It was a couple days. It was really windy with the north. It was weird to experience a cool front down on the coast with a wind straight out of the north. So the fishing was just kind of oof for part of that. I was trying to catch these speckled trout, and I wasn't having any luck doing that. But I'll include that footage of me catching the croaker at the end. Man, this thing looks good. Guys, these drop minnows are super durable. You can get them at LureNet. That's where I get pretty much all my stuff anymore. Bomber, just Booyah, Yum, all the great brands that you already know. Just need one good hit from a crappie. I know the crappie are in here because, man, they're always cruising along the shoreline looking for stuff. Man, that looks just so epic. Sheesh. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today. Thanks for hanging out with me here at the old Buffalo Hole. It was a lot of fun. I love testing that ring fry. Man, that thing's got some good girth to it. It's an awesome little lure. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. Now get out there and get your lures wet.